and I'm live on TikTok as well at Yes Financially Free. And we're going to do our gratitude practice, our peace practice, our financial freedom affirmations, and our financial freedom visualization. So thank you so much for being on today's live. I really appreciate you all. A little bit about myself. My name is May Duldola. I live in Waikiki with my husband Jomel and my son Jordan, he's 12, and my mom. Back in 2011, I had over $30,000, $40,000 of credit card debts, line of credit debts. Paid it off by April of 2016. Quit my job December 23rd, 2016 was my last day working at a local bank here in Hawaii. Then I started coaching clients to do what I did, which was not just pay off debt, right? Our net worth had improved by about $500,000, and we were making almost $500 a month in passive income. So I created Finance Freedom Mastermind programs, which you can find out more about at yesfinanciallyfree.com. But I started buying property. I never had owned property before I quit my job. So we bought our first condo together in Waikiki in 2017. And 2018, we bought our second condo, which is an Airbnb business, which we're still running today. And in 2019, we sold the first condo and bought this one, which is twice as big, almost twice as big. And then my mom moved in last year. So that's my story very quickly. You can find out more about the programs that I run at yesfinanciallyfree.com. And if you join the email list, I will show you how to do that. Hold on a second. That's so funny. My computer is auto-typing. Don't know why. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Oh, no, still don't understand it. Okay. Sorry, guys. All right, so if you go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, then you can get on the email list. Why be on my email list? You get a free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom. You also get free trainings every month on financial freedom topic, and you can ask me to train on whatever you want. I had someone ask me how to negotiate down credit card debt last month, which I taught, which I did a lot of when I had all that credit card debt. Also, if you go to the blog, you'll see a lot of my replays. They're all there. All the lives, except for yesterday. I'm catching up, but it's almost there. And then if you go to the menu, contact us, that's how you get the ebook. So you go there, contact us on yesfinanciallyfree.com, put in your first name, email, and hit the button, and you get that free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, sent immediately to your inbox. Okay, immediately it will get there. If you don't see it, check your spam folder. If you don't see it, try a different email. Okay, but it will go there immediately. It is a free ebook. And if you have any requests on trainings, just ask me and we can do a training. All right? So I've had one request for a training for next month, and that is about there's a lot of business. I guess there's something going on with Bitcoin options trading, and it's very popular in Hawaii. People are doing it, and people are wondering if it's a scam. Some people feel like it is a scam and they're still doing it, which is very confusing. So I'm going to look into this because it's I've had 2 people I know fall for scams in Bitcoin, and it's changed their lives. Not in the best ways, okay? Lost thousands and thousands of dollars in money, and very sad thing. So I'm going to look into it and do a webinar on it, but it's really hard to stop people from being scammed when they're really into it, because once they start, once you put money in, you don't want to stop because you don't want to be wrong, right? You don't want to feel like you're being scammed because then you feel like you're an idiot, right? But, and it's normal, okay? It's normal, all right? But we really want to do better with money, right? And then you find this thing and it's making tons of money for you, right? You know, it's like, oh, I've turned $100 into like $10,000, and it says that in the app, right? And then maybe you can take out money. Maybe you can take out your initial 100 or even 1,000. You're like, see, it's real. I took out 1,000. Then you second mortgage your house. You put in like $50,000, and then you can't get it out. And that's how they scam you. They let you take it out once, and then you can't take it out again. At least I know 2 people who've been scammed that way. So it's a very common scam, I guess. And apparently a lot of people are falling for it. So I'm going to do a webinar on that next month. So I got to research it. Okay, so I'm not really sure. I just know that it's a huge thing in Hawaii, that a lot of people are doing it. I don't know if it's a scam. It sounds like a scam, what I've heard. It sounds like a typical scam. If you're doing options trading, you should just be able to do it in a regular brokerage account. And you should have access to your money at any time without any huge fees, right? This is to me logical, but I mean, to most people who are in scams, they don't think logically. So I'm going to do a free training on that next month, and you can get the invite to that free training if you're on my email list. Free invite only to email list members, and you also get a replay of my free training only to email list members. Okay, so if you want to be on the email list, like I said, go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. Go to the Contact Us menu. On the menu, it says Contact Us. Put in your first name, email, and then hit the button, and you will get that. All right? Cool beans, everybody. Let's begin with our gratitude practice. We're going to say thank you for 1 minute. Alexa, set timer for 1 minute.
1 minute timer started.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you for being on the live. Thank you. I'm going to put on my bifocal sunglasses. Thank you. Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Sia. Thank you, Noe, James. Thank you, Dexter. Thank you, True. Thank you, everyone who I haven't said thank you to. Thank you. Thank you for my vision and that I can see it all. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you for the board at the school, and that issues have come up, and that it's very uncomfortable, and that I'm learning a lot of new lessons about leadership. Thank you, that I'm learning to find peace when things are extremely uncomfortable and I have to be in conflict with people. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the last few days when I haven't been able to concentrate and I've fallen behind in my work. Thank you for that reminder that peace is so important. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the wonderful things that have been done at my school and on the board. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Alexa, stop. All right. Obviously, I've focused on the board today, but I'm done with my thank yous. Now we're going to do our peace practice. So for the peace practice, all you do is write down first, today is going to be my peaceful day. So I wrote it down before this live. Today is going to be my peaceful day. And then read it in your mind several times. And say it out loud. Today is going to be my peaceful day. All right? Today is going to be my peaceful day. And then no one can take that away from you except you. Yay! Yay! All right? So, today is going to be my peaceful day. And now we are going to do the breathing practice. So funny. I was so distracted. I was doing it for 15 minutes before this live, and I think I was so distracted in my thoughts, chasing thoughts, about this board and the stuff. And I finally got back to my breath, and I think there were like 30 seconds left out of 15 minutes. I was like, God, I was distracted for 15 minutes. That's the nature of our monkey mind. Yeah, we tend to latch on to past events. I'm latching on to past events, right? It's already gone, right? They already hurt my feelings. They've already done mistakes. And I'm rehashing it over and over in my brain. What for, right? To waste my time? Obviously, right? We don't want to do this, right? And I learned this practice from the monks who walk for peace, from Fort Worth, Texas to Washington, D.C., from October to February of this year, right? And there was this one talk, and all these replays of the replay of this talk I'm going to tell you about is in my blog. It will be there for today's replay. But they talked about this. They said, maybe your husband comes home and he's really rude. Maybe he yells at you, and this could be a wife too. I'm just using husband. It could be your significant other, whoever it is. Could be a boyfriend, girlfriend. Could be your parents, whoever, right? Somebody's yelling at you. They're in a bad mood, right? They leave. You're at home crying. They're having fun at a bar. They've forgotten everything. They're laughing with their friends, right? Drinking beer or whatever, and you're crying at home. Why do you want to suffer that way? There is no need for you to suffer. Even if someone else is doing all this crap to you, right? There is no need for you to suffer, right? When somebody gives you something you don't want, criticism, yelling, you know, maybe they're protesting, like during the Walk for Peace, when they were like protesting and saying really mean things about the monks' religion, like super mean, right? Through a megaphone, right? Even if that's happening, even if people are spitting on you when you're doing a Walk for Peace, you know, things like that, things that happen to these monks, right? Well, how do you react to something like that? How would same thing with Martin Luther King Jr., right? When he was training the protesters. How do you react? They would train them when somebody cusses at you, swears at you, is mean to you. What do you do in response? You act peacefully and you wish them to be well and to be happy and to be peaceful. You sincerely in your heart love that person. How do you do that? That is so challenging, right? Right? Is anybody here can do that? Right? So that is the peace practice. It is a practice for warriors. It's for people who can do that. So every morning I practice peace. And sometimes I fail, right? Like this morning when I'm rehashing something from the past, I'm making myself suffer for no reason. Yes? So that's why we're doing the peace practice. So what happens if you fall off the peace horse and you're suffering for no reason? You get back on and you just start over again. And you don't beat yourself up about it. You don't say, oh, how come I did it again? You just start over again. Right? Yeah? Does that make sense? Okay. So we're going to start over again. So even though I tried to do meditation for 15 minutes and I failed for most of it, I think I meditated for 30 seconds of it. We're going to do it again. But we're only going to do 3 minutes, okay? Because I already did my 15. Alexa, okay, before we set the timer, what do? Focus on your breath. Breathe in, count 1. Breathe out, count 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5. So you're just counting your breathing, all right? If you're not counting your breathing because you're distracted, if you know it's a thought, say thought, 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 come back to your breathing, all right? If it's a feeling, feeling, come back to your breathing. Feeling like pain, nausea, itchiness. If it's a sound, sound, come back to your breathing. Just focus on your breath. In, out. In, out. Yeah? All right. All right, Alexa, set timer for 3 minutes.
3-minute timer started.
Okay, now relax from the top of your head, face, shoulders. Relax your body, relax your legs, relax your feet, toes, just relax. Take 3 deep breaths. Focus on your breath. And remember, if you get distracted, just come back to the breath. Don't try to control the breath. Just notice the breath. This is the time to love yourself. Your breath is so important. If you didn't breathe, you wouldn't be alive. Alexa, stop. How'd you do? I did better than I did before our live. I was still getting distracted, but I did better. I take that as a win. All right. So how do you practice mindfulness? During your day, after this mindfulness breathing, you can incorporate that throughout your day. So if you're working, if you have an 8-hour workday, every hour maybe take a minute or 3, 1 to 3 minutes. Do what we just did. Put your stuff down, settle down, and then after a working day, you've done 8 to 10 minutes of mindfulness breathing. Yes? And then at night before you go to bed, do the mindfulness breathing again. Focus on your day. If there's anyone that you are mad about, like me, I guess, forgive them and go to bed. Get over it, right? If you did something to make someone mad, ask for forgiveness. Say sorry. Promise you won't do it again, and forgive yourself. Right? Go to bed. Have a peaceful sleep. I did sleep okay, which is good. In the morning, wake up. Make your bed nice and neat. Yeah. And then go to the bathroom. If the bathroom mirror is dirty, clean it, right? Finish your thing. Don't look at your phone and when you wake up. Don't look at your phone when you go to bed either. And then do the sentence. Today is going to be my peaceful day. Do the mindfulness breathing. And then after that, maybe do some exercise and then eat breakfast. And then you can look at your phone. During the day, focus on one thing at a time. Okay? So if you are driving, just focus on driving. Don't talk on the phone while you're driving. Very distracting. Scientifically proven to be distracting. When you're cooking, don't listen to music. When you're eating, don't watch movies. Don't watch TV. Don't look at your phone while you're eating. When you go to the bathroom, don't bring your phone in the bathroom. Okay? You will find that you will eat, enjoy your food more. You'll pay attention to what you're eating. You'll taste it. You'll swallow it. When you are in the bathroom, you'll probably go to the bathroom faster. Hence, letting other people use it quicker. All right, lots of things. All right, so focus one thing at a time. This is to get our brain to focus and to be able to tame our brain. So when something does happen in our lives that distracts us, that's really quite awful or whatever, we can refocus our mind because we've been practicing every day. When things were fine, we were practicing. So when things get bad, we can get back into it. Yes? All right. That is the peace practice. Now we're going to move on to the financial freedom affirmations and visualization. All right. So financial freedom affirmations are just saying sentences or questions that are about financial freedom to reprogram your brain to be financially free. Yes? When I was poor, I would ask myself questions like, why am I poor? And that is not a good question to ask yourself. Don't ask yourself that question, unless you want to be poor, of course. But if you want to be financially free and you want to be wealthy, you want to ask questions like, why do I have so much? Why am I so rich? Why is abundance everywhere? Right? So let's repeat some affirmations together. I'm going to show you where you can get lots of affirmations. Go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. And in the menu, it says Map to Freedom. Now, when you click on Map to Freedom and you go down to map number 5, there are lots of blog posts. Click on any of the blog posts, right? There's one called 643 Affirmations for Financial Freedom, Wealth, Abundance, Money, and Prosperity. All right? Scroll down, and then there are lots of affirmations at the blog post, right? So just pick some, yeah? And we're going to do them together. Okay. Financial opportunities are coming my way. So repeat after me. Financial opportunities are coming my way. I will be financially successful. I will be financially successful. Why will I be financially successful? Why will I be financially successful? I will attract wealth into my life. I will attract wealth into my life. How will I attract wealth into my life? How will I attract wealth into my life? Positive thinking is beginning to attract money into my life. Positive thinking is beginning to attract money into my life. All right. We're done with affirmations. Now we're going to do a visualization. All a visualization is you imagine that you are financially free. Thank you, Crusher Y2K. I appreciate all the love, guys. Wolfgang, welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Jay, for a name. Thank you, Grace Allen. Thank you, Paul, Wolfgang. Thank you so much. Appreciate the hearts. Thank you. Okay, so we're going to do a visualization. What is that? You just imagine that you are financially free and you feel the feelings of being financially free. All right. So what does that look like to you? All right. Your unique, beautiful dream of financial freedom. What are you doing? How do you feel? What's it like? Okay. All right. So close your eyes. Left hand on heart, right hand over left hand. Breathe in and out gratitude. Grateful for my breath this morning and that I am alive. It is a beautiful morning. All right. Imagine you are financially free. Where are you? What are you doing? Who are you with? Are you indoors? Are you outdoors? Begin. All right, open your eyes, and we are done. Thank you so much for being on the live today. I appreciate you. I am live every day at this time, 5 a.m. Hawaii time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. I do the gratitude practice, peace practice, financial freedom affirmations, and financial freedom visualization. All right? If you want to have advice on financial freedom, if you need help, if you want to talk to me, get to know me better, then go to yesfinanciallyfree.com. I don't know why I'm laughing at that point. But anyway, yesfinanciallyfree.com. If you scroll down, there's a picture that says, want to talk to May? Yeah? You can click on that, and then you can get a 15-minute appointment for free. For free. Yeah, you click on any day of the week, and then you can put in what 15-minute slot you want. Yeah? And then you can sign up. Yeah? For a meeting with me. Absolutely free on Zoom. So anywhere in the world, as long as you have internet connection. By the way, great for you for internet connections, right? They're amazing things. There's so much to be grateful for in life, yeah? So I just wanted to give you guys that heads up that there's a lot of things on the blog, yesfinanciallyfree.com, to check out, all right? Thank you so much. I'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day. If you haven't followed, please follow me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Crusher. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, David. Thank you, Pirate. Thank you, Pumpkin. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Aloha. Take care. And then for YouTube, please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.